This an all-out blitz, real hard hits, them other podcast trash, we gon' make them all quit. We cover all the topics with intelligence and logic. I know you wanna score, but ID gon' stop it. We from Texas, so that mean that we Texans. Breaking down the X's and O's, our profession. No complaining, just training, you see the progression. They had a Pro Bowl for talk shows, we get selected. We gon' celebrate every win like a birthday. Ray J with the news, first with all the updates. Spin move on the competition, yeah, we juking them. You not really in touch if you not tuning in. This is Crenshaw, Briggs, and VT. We want the touchdown, we not trying to go for 3. And it's best if you get up out the street, cause them bulls out the pen and they bout to stampede.
Yo, and welcome to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. Y'all might see a little different setup. Guys, BT and ourselves mutually departed. Me and Crenshaw wish the best of luck to our brother BT in his endeavors. He's now on the Texans 22, so make sure you check that out. If you want to continue to support and follow BT, that is where he's at. But now we got a special guest. Guys, if you watch Texans TikTok, you know this guy very well. Instagram, dude's hilarious. We got Mr. Bo Diggity.
Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? I'm glad to be here. We're
glad to have you here. And then I got my A1 since day one. I got Mr. Crenshaw, always riding with me, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Well, you were at the game, Crenshaw, today. What was up with all the fans, bro? It looked weak.
I mean, it's been like that really all year, man. CJ been telling folks to get to the game, get there on time. I can't use the traffic no more. I can't use people drunk, to tailgates. I don't understand why the fuck people can't get and sit in their fucking seats. I don't get that shit, bro. Like, it was a lot of fucking Bronco fans there, bro. It almost like the Saints game. The Saints game was deep, but this game here was deeper. I mean, it was loud than a motherfucker, man. So I just don't get it, bro. I mean, like, we preach this shit week after week, but people just can't get to the game on time. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe they not totally invest in a product yet. Maybe we got to get to the playoffs, and maybe the fans like, okay, well, maybe they doing something. So maybe that's what it is, bro.
Yeah, you got people like, of course, the MVP to be C.J. Stroud and J.J. Watt, calling you out of showing up to the games. But the people I blame is Ticketmaster. Like, dude, it's tempting when you can get a ticket that you paid $30 and make almost $200 off of it. So I mean, I hate it, but I can understand as a person who's always broke. So yeah, Bo, what do you think about it, man? What's your take?
I just believe that, like you said, the fan base is everyone travels so well to energy. I don't know what it is. Maybe because a lot of people move to Houston. Maybe it's a lot of people who move to Houston that are fans from other teams. But yeah, it was a lot of orange from what I saw on the TV today. It was a lot of orange, and I was like, man, that is so crazy. But like you said, Crenshaw, you just gotta. I guess people don't believe yet. People probably don't believe right now. It's just 75. It looks good. Looks good on paper. But maybe, like you said, once you get to the playoffs, make a little run in there, you'll get the city back on board. But of course, like you said, the Ticketmaster is a big thing too, because them tickets ain't cheap. It may no little cheap. I mean, if you want a good seat, of course you can pay a little $50 here to get to the top of the stands and the rafters. But no one wants to sit up there. People want to see the game. People want to actually be around everybody and see the game, to see the field and the players. So it is what it is. But I believe it's gonna change soon.
Yeah, and also all my buddies is like, man, your Texans stadium looks empty. Like, yeah, it's only the beginning of the kickoff because if you're from Houston, you're like, everybody's late to everything. Nobody in Houston's on time. When they say 12 o'clock, they're gonna be there at 1. So, yep. But like Crenshaw said, there's no excuse no more. Like, C.J. Stroud's doing amazing things. Now you got Derek Stingley and Will Anderson showing up. You got to rock it out. So let's jump into the game.
Hey, hold on, man. Hey, put that comment back up. What
he said?
Yeah, that's my boy Mark, man. Every game. See, we never we always dab each other up, but we ain't never officially met each other, man. Shout out to you, Mark, man. Shout out to you, bro. Every game he consistent. Him and his wife consistent, bro.
And that's what fans got to be, right? Well, luckily we came away with the win 22-17. Bo, I'll start with you. What was your first takes of this game?
My first take was they gotta run the ball. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is. I feel like we have a decent offensive line enough to move the ball consistently running it. But once again, we see we can't run the ball. I don't know what it is. We have Singletary, we have Pierce, and we cannot run the ball consistently. That's my takeaway from it.
Okay, Chris, you were there, man. What was the deal?
Yeah, we still can establish a run. Like the run game is a hit and miss. Game after game. The coaching staff still understand who they want to run the ball, Singletary or Pierce. But overall, it was a good game. I mean, it was a defensive game. These guys showed out. Will Anderson, I'm officially say this was his breakout game here. The guy was all over the field, man.
Definitely.
He blocked the punt, gave us good field position, tipped the pass, gave Singletary interception, sacks, pressures, hurries. He was all over the fucking field, man. And shout out to Derek Stingley, man. I give this guy a lot of heat in the chats, a lot of heat on this page. So the people that's watching and listening, they know how I am about Derek Stingley. Shout out to Derek Stingley. A tremendous game. Keep it going. Keep it going, bro. And then Nico Collins, man, great game. I give him a lot of hate too on this podcast. I want to shout out to Nico Collins or whatever. But overall, man, this team showing that it don't matter if the quarterback playing good, the quarterback playing bad, we're gonna find a way to win. And we're showing that we're a fucking good team, bro. Like a good team, man. Like these old Texans would have won this game right here, man. So I mean, we 7-5 right now, and 7 wins. That's my season prediction. I predicted us 7-10, so we are already at my prediction already, man. So
yeah, that was my low.
That was your low right there. What was your high?
17 was my low. My high was 10-7.
10-7.
My ceiling was 10-7. That was my ceiling.
Okay, yeah, bro. So I mean, it was a good game, man. Good game all the way across the field. And one more shout out. Shout out to Matt, not you, Briggs. We talking about the kicker. This guy was money today. He was money today. He called. Last week he was bad, but this week he was money today. Maybe he was trying to show out because this is his last game because Fairbairn's coming back. But shout out to Matt, man. What's your take, Matt Briggs?
Yeah, I'm not good enough to get a shout out from Crenshaw. No, man, it was a good game, especially the first half. I think we left too many points off the board. We settled for field goals when we should have tried the best we could to score. I mean, I get it. You're not going to score every time you get down there, but it's still the red hot Broncos. So I mean, just hanging up 13 with some great drives, it worried me. I see people complaining about the referees screwing us again, but I don't see it. Yeah, was that a touchdown? I agreed. Desmond King did take that to the house. That was a touchdown. But the rule is the rules. I can't think of his name. Was it Gene? Whatever, some Italian name, whatever his name is.
Dean Bandino, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he came on and he said, the reason why they ruled it down is because of the way his body was, whatnot. So, did they cost us the game or affect the game? Not really, because we were still up. I mean, we were still dominating. The thing that's almost costing us games and making it close, to me, is a conservativeness. Like when we get a lead, defense, we quit going after the quarterback. Like we said, Will Anderson and Jonathan Gennard, that between the second and third quarter, even in the beginning of the fourth quarter, they started slowing down. They started easing back, not rushing much. But when it's down fourth quarter, when they're about to score, you see them apply that pressure again. You got to keep that all game, no matter what. Just keep sending the pressure after the quarterback. And then, look, I love the run game, but Pierce ain't it. Like, quit running the ball with him. I don't know if Singletary was hurt or they're doing some Lovie Smith things and pulling the game as a lesson of doing. Maybe he kept the woman out in the hotel too long. I don't know, but the thing is, Pierce ain't it. If you're gonna run the ball, you got to run it with Singletary, and if it's not working, quit.
I just believe that with the run game though, you know you have a rookie center. You know you have a rookie guard in scrubs. Why are you running dives behind him?
Right.
You have Tunsil on the edge. Try to move it where you're doing stretch plays, toss plays, get open field, and maybe you can get some yards. But just running behind, I feel like they don't have enough vision as far as like Singletary and Pierce. They don't. I don't know if they don't have their head on when they get the ball, but as soon as they get the ball, they falling behind somebody. They hitting the guard in the back, the center in the back. So it's just tough when you run dives like that. Maybe some draw plays here and there will work, but also
and some stretch plays, right? Like you said, to the tackles.
You
like
got to stretch it out wide.
Singletary's biggest carry was out to the the sideline. So yeah, I agree 110% with it.
And also last week, I remember I told everybody that it's 4th and 1. Just do a quarterback sneak, brotherly shove it. I don't want to see you doing no more quarterback sneaks. I don't want CJ doing no more under the center. I don't want to see that no more because the day was scary. I don't know if he really got concussed or not, but that was scary.
Bro, Crenshaw, I know you were there, so you really couldn't see what me and Bo saw, but the way that CJ got out of that pile,
it was like wobbly.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he wasn't. It looked like he got his bell rung. Like it looked like he went 2 rounds with Mike Tyson, and he just knocked the shit out of him. But I think that's another thing that the protection is falling apart during the game. Like CJ Stroud was getting hit all the time. Like you're right. They should be calling dives, but as soon as they run a dive, they're getting hit in the backfield. Like there's no protection in the run game. There's no protection in the pass game. Like what are you supposed to do? Like, so you got to draw it up and be, like I said, be more conservative. Throw the ball down the field. It's working. Do some more screens. But I just don't like the conservative play calling, especially when it comes to offense. You got a MVP caliber like CJ Stroud, so let him cook. Like just let him throw the ball out there. And I agree with you. No more QB sneaks. Crenshaw, you were live at the game when that happened. What was the take on in the stadium?
The take was like, damn, this is our second time seeing Mills this season. But Mills actually still have fans in the crowd, bro. Like it was guys like, yeah, let's go Mills. But anytime
you sure that wasn't Broncos fans? I mean,
that was Texans fans, bro. Bro. But no,
he got a little high about that.
Right. But anytime you see number 7 walk to the sideline like that, man, it's always a concern because he want to play every down. He want to get every snap.
He's a dog.
So,
he's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. And I mean, like he said, like he told that one defensive lineman, I'm big business, huh? But nah, bro. But let me ask y'all guys a question. Bo and Matt. With Tank out for the season, who y'all think is going to come in and step up to not take his spot, but at least give us a little cushion?
I think you already kind of saw it today, right? I think Mechie makes a huge step. I mean, he already had a pretty not a huge game, but a pretty solid game, right? And there's nothing but to build. I mean, there's one where if he would look at the ball a lot sooner, I mean, he'd probably have another 10, 15 yards, if not a touchdown. The dude was making a great break. Just didn't look for the ball. CJ got it out too quick. But, yeah, I think it's going to be John Mechie. He was already making strides. But, Bo, what do you think?
I would like to find somebody in the free agency. They probably won't do that. But if you don't find somebody in the free agency, you got to get Hutchinson a chance to get in the game and make some plays. You just got to. And I'm not talking about no little jet sweeps here, jet sweeps there. But if you look at Bobby Slowick's offense, most of the time when there's a pass play, it feels like it's only one read. I don't know why. I feel like that there's only one receiver supposed to be open, and that's who CJ's supposed to find. Because I feel like most of the times Tank Dell have a monster game, it's just Tank Dell. Or if it's Nico Collins, it's just Nico Collins. Like they scheme for one receiver to always be open. If you saw on that last touchdown with Nico Collins, Noah Brown is doing nothing. He's just standing there making sure the cornerback don't go with Nico, and Nico gets open. So I feel like it's a one-read offense. So as long as Nico can keep producing like he did today, you get some Robert Woods possession catches, Noah Brown break free a couple times, I feel like we'll be okay.
And he just continues to get the gameplay that he got out of Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan made some great plays too. I agree with you. I hope it's Hutch. Hutchinson reminds me of the type of receiver that would be playing in San Francisco right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hope it's such, but he was inactive. I don't know if he was injured or they just didn't have enough.
I think because Noah Brown came back, so you don't want to have more than 5 receivers.
Right.
So you had Noah Brown, Robert Woods, Dale, Nico, and Mechie. So you don't want to have more than 5 on the active roster.
Right. That's why I thought, but you never know these days.
Yeah, you never know. You're right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was about to say. So, what did you guys see from Denver that impressed you, or what you saw from Denver that surprised you that we took advantage of?
Surtain not doing nothing. I was surprised at that. He was quiet. I don't know if because he got hurt early in the game,
I think
but he was quiet, and I was surprised that he was quiet.
Yeah. My biggest thing was Justin Simmons. Man, he wasn't the ball. Like usually he makes money off the tip passes, and there was like 3 or 4 right next to him, and he couldn't get to him. I mean, I'm glad he couldn't get to him, but usually that's like money. That's like money going to a stripper drawer. It's done, bro. Like so. I was kind of surprised at that, but I've been a Russell. I wouldn't say a hater, but the dude kind of impressed me today. I mean, we thought he was done for, and he almost made a comeback and take the Texans. So I'd say the Broncos was Russell was the surprise. Crenshaw, what do you think?
Let me see. I think the surprise was the fans. The fans were so goddamn loud, bro. It's like, why the hell we gotta go to silent count, at home and everything, man.
Right.
But no. That was a joke. But no, I'm with Bo. It was Patrick, man, because I thought Patrick was gonna lock down whoever he's holding. But like the one dude just said, Barnes, he's not good against play action, so that's a good scouting reporting right there. And Bo, I like what you said about we always scheme one receiver, and when the other guys catches, it's because the play broke down and CJ moved out the pocket trying to find them and everything. So that's gonna be on the scouting report from other teams in the future. So we got to get better at that right there. But overall, great Texans victory.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Also, I think Kareem Jackson being out kind of hurt them too. To say what you will, but even though I can't think of the guy, he made some big plays. The guys who replaced him made some big plays. Number 6, but I think Kareem Jackson helps that second there. I do want to get y'all's take on something. So after the play, Littleton kept putting his hands on C.J. Stroud, and C.J. Stroud, took offense to that. Dude, this is the first time I ever seen, even when number 4 was here, when long neck bottle was here last year, like David Carr, Matt Schaub, like I never seen an offensive line come to the quarterback like that. Have y'all seen anything like this as a Texan fan? I mean, we know we've seen it everywhere else, but
no, not really. It was nice to see because it shows that the O-line got his back. They want to protect him. I just wish they do it between the whistles. I feel like between the whistles, they don't protect him like that. They ran down there and made a big fuss. Like between the whistles, where you at? You letting people go beside you. You're a turnstile. So if you can do that between the whistles, we golden.
Right. Yeah, get your head together. Chris, what about you? What do you think, bro?
Not the top of my head, bro. Not the top of my head.
Did it excite you? Did it excite you as a fan?
Yeah, it excited me because I didn't think, CJ had it in him. I thought he was going to say, hey, man, bless you or something. I didn't think he was going to, get in his face like that, man. So I don't know, maybe he had a female in the crowd trying to show out in front of her or something, I don't know, man. But, hey, I like that, CJ. Let him know. This your house, man.
I mean, it had to be a girl from the Denver crowd because he said Houston women.
He said Houston LA girls.
Yeah. So I doubt that. But as we said earlier, Tank Dell is out for the season with a broken fibula. I don't know if y'all caught the press conference after the game, but C.J. Stroud was very emotional. It looked like he was holding back tears. Do you think that's going to affect C.J. From here on out, or you think C.J. will be all right?
I hope it doesn't affect him. I know, like I said, that was his buddy. They came in together. They both rookies. When he got drafted, Tank Dell hit him up and said, "Yo, come get me." So apparently they have a great relationship. So I know they're going to keep that going forward. But we've had games without Tank Dell. You know, I mean, granted, he wasn't gone for the season, but we have seen his offense without Tank Dell. So hopefully this gives Bobby Slowick some kind of gumption to go into the drawing board and find some new ways to get other people involved. But I hope it doesn't affect him too bad. Because we got the Jets next week, and you know that defense ain't playing no games.
Right. Crenshaw.
Man, you know, CJ has been going through adversity all year with the offensive line, different wide receivers. I don't think it's going to affect him. I think it's going to make him play harder. I think he might like write something on his shirt, you know, for Dale, for Tank, something like that. And I'm thinking maybe Sims maybe could come in and get some of those Tank Dale reps as well. But I like the Xavier as well because he was one of my preseason picks to, like, you know, be wide receiver 2 or 3. But I think he's going to be okay, bro, because he showed that it don't matter who's out there, he's going to find them. So, but we go find out Sunday, though.
Yeah, for sure. You know, prayers and thoughts to CJ. What if you don't pray, whatever your religious beliefs are, all positive vibes to Tank, because, man, Crenshaw showed me the slow-mo video of it, and it looked one of those videos that make you go, you know. So, but on the defensive side, we had 2 guys come out with monster days. Everybody was saying Will Anderson is a bust. We spent too much money on him. The dude has I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think 6 QB hurries, 5 total tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Crenshaw, I'll start with you. Can we stop the narrative? It was too much, or is it right price? You're muted, bro.
Well, you know, people like sacks. You know, they don't like the hurries and all that. They don't like the QB hits. So people still going to say we spent too much. But if he keep producing like this, which is rare to produce like this game in and game out. But I like the guy. I don't think we spent a lot for him. I think we spent just right because you got to show, hey, look, we liked you. We wanted you. This is what we gave up to get you. And every game, he's on the stat sheet. It's just he's not getting sacks. And sacks are sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's sexy. But, man, he had a great game. I mean, like a great game. I mean, like, I was out there like, damn, okay, Will Anderson, I see you out there, man. Maybe he had somebody in the stands he was showing up.
But what about you? What do you think, brother?
Yeah, I agree, man. At the beginning of the season, I said to myself, well, I take it back to the draft. I go all the way to the draft when we sent Cardinals all the picks and everything. I told myself, is there going to be a Will Anderson next year in the draft? And there's not. No. So you feel good about yourself. You make that pick, and right now we 7-5. So that Cardinals, I'm sorry, Cardinals fans, it's not a top 5 pick that you thought you was going to get. It's not a top 5 pick, so that makes it even better. But when it comes to Will, I think he's learning to finish plays now. As you see through the season, he will get pressures, he will get there, but he wouldn't make the play. He will always be that close, but he will never make the play. So you see him finish today with Russell Wilson. Granted, Russell Wilson is older. He don't have the slow. He's not as elusive as he was back in the day. But to see him get 2 sacks is going to help build his confidence. He's still a rookie. He's going to help build his confidence. He's going to learn to finish plays. And also, what I love today between him and Jonathan Grenard was normally through the games this season, they were like just cut in so tight. But this game, they contained. They made sure that there wasn't that one that many running lanes outside. Russell Wilson couldn't really bootleg far out. They were straight up the field, kept him in the box. So he did a great game today. I was proud of him.
Yeah, I have to agree. I've been saying all year, if we were like more of a man defense or maybe a harder zone, I think Will Anderson has at least 2 or 3 more sacks because it seems like every time he gets to the quarterback gets the ball out because he beats the zone. I mean, Crenshaw's boy Petrie, I mean, he got burnt in that zone for that touchdown. So it was like,
that ain't my boy.
I know I had to do that. But, you know, yeah, I think Will Anderson, I think he deserves it. Like you said, Bo, do you got this dominant force on the defense coming in the draft this year? You don't. And, yes, we do got Cleveland's pick is going to be right around ours, if not better. We don't know yet. But if you add like somebody like a Tavondre Sweat from Texas, bro, that defensive line's already from mid to you got to put up your
high
almost
caliber.
elite. Yeah, I mean, so you're slowly putting in pieces for that defensive line to be successful.
And I think this is what we're missing because everyone always asks me, what are y'all missing? I think to myself, we got the DBs. I feel good about the edges. We need a dominant interior defensive lineman. Because Kirk Hines can hold his own some games, but I want somebody that's going to just wreck shop the run. Like, you not running up between the A gaps. You not even the only thing about the A gaps. Go somewhere else. That's what I want.
Yeah, Rankins and Collins, they do enough to get the job done, right? But
Yep.
it's still a big hole. I mean, we were like what top 6 in run defense.
Yep.
So that's great, but I need a guy who puts fear in the eyes. I need like a DeForest Buckner type of, and I think
unblockable. You got to scheme for that guy. Scheme for him.
Right, and another guy of Crensaw's had a huge game. Crensaw's favorite cornerback, Mr. Derek Stingley, 2 picks. Crenshaw, were you surprised?
I ain't gonna cap. I was really surprised, man. I mean, it just, I guess he having a knack for the ball, bro. You know, I mean, granted, on that one long one, you know, Russell kind of like left too much air in him, but he ran the route for the wide receiver, recovery speed, boom, interception. And the other one, you know, Anderson tipped it, and it's like he was shocked. The ball came right to him. He was like, oh shit, you know, he got some stickum on his hand or something, man. I don't know. But nah, man, since he's been back from his injury, man, he's been great, bro. And continue, stay healthy, and finish the season off strong, bro. Because like I say, man, I be riding this boy on pause a lot all year, man.
Yeah,
See, people think I be hating on him. I know he's great, and I want him to be great. So that's the reason why I give him such a hard time. But they don't see it like that. They think I be hating on Stingley, man. How can I hate on the guy with the same name as me? So, you know.
Right. Bo, what about you, man? What were you?
Yeah, man. I'm happy with Sting, man. They're already, you know, proclaiming all 2022 top 2 picks as bust. They're already calling King Green a bust. They're calling Derek Stingley a bust. So to see Derek Stingley come out there and perform the way he did these past couple of weeks is amazing. And you know, people always gonna say, y'all should have took Sauce. You should have took Sauce. Why you didn't take Sauce? So I'm happy for Sting. I feel like Sting's injury is in his back of his mind, so he doesn't play as hard as he can. But seeing his confidence rise these past couple of weeks, I hope that it builds confidence in itself to not, because if you think you're going to be hurt, if you think you're going to get hurt to play, you're going to get hurt. Just go out there, play fast, don't think about injuries, and the game will come to you. As we see, the ball is like a magnet to him. He's around the ball. He knows awareness. He gets it. So I'm happy for him.
Not even that, you know, you're going to play hurt, but you don't play 100%. Like you play like a 70, 80%. So, right, you're right. You have to play no matter what. Every down, your hardest, your fastest, whatever you can. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, he just gets lucky picks. That may be the case, but that second pick, that was a well played.
That was amazing. I'll give him that pick that was on the ground that he kind of like almost, but to recover speed to get the ball, you can't deny that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I saw it in the air. I was like, oh shit! Well, here's another touchdown. Like, well, fuck! And then all of a sudden, here comes Derek Stingley. I was like, oh,
come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like,
he basically did that last week too. So like back-to-back same type of interception.
Yep.
So, you know, is he a wide receiver or a DB, man? What's going on out here, man?
Well, that's 3 straight games with picks. So, I mean, and like you said, people like Sauce Gardner. I think if he wasn't playing in New York, he wouldn't get
I agree.
as much love. Stingley already got twice as much interceptions as he does. Yeah, the pass blocks might be there, but they run a different type of scheme. So yeah, I just
and I tell people all the time when it comes to that, if you're a GM right now and you have 2 cornerbacks to make a pick from, and you see one from Cincinnati, one from LSU, I'm picking an LSU kid 10 times. I don't care. I know the size Sauce Gardner, you know, his build is amazing. He can recover fast, all that stuff. But the receivers that he guarded toward what Stingley guarded is totally different, in my opinion, from college.
And then you had Stingley's freshman year, what he did against those receivers.
Yep.
Like the dude was the best cornerback as a freshman,
Monster.
and then he got hurt. But that's the only knack right now you can put on him is the best, because the best ability is availability.
You're right.
Yeah, and right. So it's tough to see him get hurt, but hopefully he doesn't and continue to shine. Guys, before we wrap it up, they have announced that we have 73% chance of making the playoffs. Bo, I talk to you. Is the percentage going up or is it going down?
To me, it's going up. I really wish Tennessee would have took care of business today. I was a Tennessee fan for that for a little bit of brief, for that brief quarter, that overtime. I was a Tennessee fan, but they couldn't take care of business. The Tennessee Titans, but I feel like it's going up, man. Like I said, we're in control of our own destiny at this point. It's 5 games left. It's a 5-game season. You gotta take care of business, man.
Yeah,
you gotta take care of business.
3 more games, and we have the same amount of wins as we have in the last 3 years. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. Crenshaw, what about you, brother?
How the song go? All the way up. Going all the way up, baby. I feel like we're gonna take care of business this week, and I don't see another team quarterback that I'm scared of down the stretch.
Facts.
So I feel like that, we're going to get in, bro. We're going to get in. How you say it? Worst to first.
Yep.
If you guys betting money on the Texans before the season, you about to get paid.
Yeah, I didn't really catch the score here lately, but before we came on, the Browns was losing to the Rams. I don't know if they closed it out and ended the game, but that just gives me more, comfort that the Texans can actually, because I was thinking, man, that defense is stout. But
right now it's 27-19. Rams is up on the Browns. So,
see, I mean, like, I think we can do something like that. So my confidence in the Texans is up there too. I don't know how we are not in the hunt right now. We beat the Steelers, or we're not in the playoffs. We beat the Steelers, so we have the tiebreaker, but they are still ahead of us some reason.
That's wild.
So
I think because they beat Indy, right?
I don't think they played Indy yet.
They ain't played Indy yet.
I don't think so.
Because other than that, I don't know how the hell they're in front of us then. We got the same record.
I think when Kenny Pickett went down today, I don't know if he's going to come back, but I think that's going to play a role for for next week too. So hopefully we can jump them.
Yeah, or we can jump the Browns or the Colts struggling to. Ryan Tannehill just finds a reason to screw the Titans over, even when he's not the starter, bro. Like, he got one job, man. Like, one job. Like, but I think the Colts are about to catch a couple of games that
I don't know how they keep winning, man. I don't know how they keep winning games, man. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it, man.
Reality setting in. Look, do I think this Colts is a good team? I do. I think it's going to be a 3-way juggernaut between the Texans, Colts, and Jaguars from here on out. But if you tell me that if the Texans and the Colts play right now, that the Texans don't take away, I'm going to call you dumb, because I think the Texans beat the Colts, and I don't think it's close.
Hey, now remember, last game of the season against the Colts, and it's a to be determined game. That could be a win to get in type of game. So we got to keep an eye on that one right there.
You're right.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying is if week 2 was today, it's a different outcome. I don't think we lose like we did week 2, because we're a lot, like everybody says, it takes about 4 to 5 weeks for your team to actually get in right, and you get to see the product of the season. And as you can tell, we're red hot, and hopefully we'll make the playoffs. So, well, in the wise words of Crenshaw, this is the worst part of the podcast because it's the end. Bo, man, since you are a guest, I'll let you tell us what you got cooking and where we can find you on social media. That way we can support you.
The video, TikTok. I'm always on TikTok doing the video. So catch me on TikTok. Same name, Bo Diggity 713, Instagram, Twitter, I guess X, all that stuff. So you can find me over there.
All right. Mr. Crenshaw.
Man, you can find me at Fifth Ward Crenshaw on all social media platforms. Shout out to Bo again. Did great, fella. You did great, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thank you again for coming on, Bo. You can find me at A1 Day One Texans everywhere. Guys, make sure you tune in Wednesday. Hopefully, Bo will join us, but for sure
I'm there, man. I see y'all Wednesday, man.
We have Ruben and Harley Dugan coming on the podcast.
713 and the league coming on, my boys.
Yeah, they're coming out to chop it up. To enjoy this win, and then moving on to the Jets. Like Cap says, next game's up, so we'll be talking about the Jets. Till then, guys, you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you then.
Be out.